Okay, folks, good morning and welcome to Swing Trading Today. I'm just checking out the headlines because we are seeing a weak market this morning. It could be just a normal pullback, and we could close positive by the end of the day. This guy's got to go. He's so contradictory, it's ridiculous. I don't know if anybody saw him at the ballpark the other day, sitting next to his buddy. He's got no mask on. Person next to him's got no mask on. No social distancing. Ridiculous. And tonight, folks, before I forget, we're going to be doing Thursday Night Futures Live. So please join us there, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a link below that you could use to enter your email. You'll get a alert 15 minutes to a half hour prior to us going live, so you won't miss it. All right, COVID apparently is the culprit of the day. Plenty of headlines here. Yeah, no joke in NY. Every day they're moving the goalposts. All right, let's begin with the Russell 2000. We are down over a percentage point this morning. We're off the lows. I think we should be prepared here for a retest of this support level. Could be at around ultimately 1470. The NASDAQ 100 down nearly a percent. This is not wonderful. I mean, this is bad. This is not good. So, lots of lower highs here. And what bothers me the most is that we continue to see rallies back, a recapture of support levels, only to have them fail to hold. And it did it again overnight. We broke through, strong close, failure. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. I want to create an alert just to let me know if we break to new lows. Oh, screwed that up. There you go. Okay, now we're good to go. S&P 500. Good morning, Oliver. Good morning, RL. So here's what I was looking for on the Russell. We have it on the S&P 500. Is that we have a retest of the breakout point. This has to hold. I mean, if we break support here, this is a major problem. We have a lower high, which is fine because we could be just consolidating. No big deal. But if we begin to break down to new lower lows, you could bet that's going to wake the algos up. And the machines go to work. Bitcoin pulling back some, not a major pullback. Ugh. Do. I'm still on my first cup, literally first sips of coffee. All right, so the dollar is up. Let's take a look at yields. Or bonds, I should say. They're up, but coming off the highs of this session. This is a 15-minute chart. Reason why I'm drilling down on the 10-year note is because we went long of the banks yesterday, and we'd like to see a pullback on bonds and a rise in yields. Mars rocket this AM? Who's launching that? Huh. Interesting. Go America. Silver. Weak. I can't believe I just said that. It's trying to hold on here, but it's down nearly 3.5%. Let's go to gold. Gold. There you go. Gold down a 0.5 percentage point. Holding on to support. Okay. What else do we have? Earl, as we say in New York. Earl, not oil, Earl. Light sweet crude, weak. Down pretty big. On the week, no less. 1.5%. I don't know if anybody caught it, but the XLE, the energy sector, broke out yesterday. Very, very early stage breakout. FYI on that. What else do we have? Nat gas. It's pulling back. Let's go to a weekly chart. But this is going up. I like nat gas. We are right at resistance, man. I should say, let me rephrase. We were right at resistance. We're off it a little bit. All right, so now we'll know with this alert if we begin to break out on a weekly basis. 30-minute chart. This is fairly orderly. This pullback. Palladium getting hammered. Here's an opportunity. Platinum also getting hammered. So it looks as though the metals are lightening up here a little bit. Steel. It hasn't rallied all that much, so I don't expect much of it. But steel is looking okay. It was looking better earlier in the week. We were breaking out. Commodities take it on the chin. Opportunity. Okay, let's do some chart requests. And get about our day. Trump slams Fox News. Well, this relationship is turning sour. Okay. Let's pull up my chart request list. Ticker cloud. Roger with Facebook. Okay. So, folks, the charting software I'm going to be using is TrendSpider. Link below. 35% off. The leading edge in artificial technical analysis. In fact, they are up for top charting software on Benzinga. All right. Not much reaction yesterday to Zuckerberg's testimony, but these these topping tails are a concern. So what I would do here is wait for a reaction to the downside. 225 is the number. $225. Possible long entry, all depending upon market conditions. We're good to go. Weekly chart. See, these stokes are weakening up here a little bit. You know, we're still trending higher here. So one option may be just to play a bounce off of weekly support. You can enter here with a stop loss right below. But I would respect this rising upper band of resistance. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it. The only other way that I would feel safe is a breakout, pull back, and retest of support. But I like that we're hooking back up on RSI and Stokes. Qs are looking a little bit better. But across the board yesterday, what we saw, despite the fact we were up, was very, very light volume. The same holds true for, excuse me, the same holds true for Facebook. Very light volume yesterday. And think about it, you had their CEO testifying on Congress, in front of Congress. So, not loving it. But so I would be patient, waiting for support to get hit. FSM. Okay. All right, still very extended here on a monthly basis. We already have an alert on here. And we're looking for a pullback and a retest of this support level. So I wouldn't initiate a new trade. I would wait if you're looking to add for a pullback. Remember that silver is down this morning. I think we could drift down here, which would be a good thing. You want to alleviate that monthly overbought condition. So I like silver. I like the miners across the board. I like this chart, but I wouldn't add right now until we consolidated some. I would love to see an alleviation of this overbought condition relative to the third standard deviation Bollinger Band. And I would certainly love to see a close above this current support level, but was only a few short days ago resistance. So today's the 30th. We have 2 trading days left to go. I can't believe July's almost over. My favorite month. So it still looks good longer term. Short term, little bit of a concern. I think we pull back, which is good. QCOM. Monthly chart looks really, really, really good. Oh, that's good to see. UPS up. Pre-market. Good. Thanks, RL. Nice. Better than expected Q2 EPS and sales results. Very good. Do we have anything on guidance? Residential demand surge. Good stuff. Cool. Let's see if I did anything for the futures. Not much for the NASDAQ 100, but we're shaping. This is only a 5-minute chart. We're shaping up here a bit. Not much reaction on the S&P 500. But if we recapture this resistance level prior to the open, that would be pretty bullish. And I'm not talking on a 5-minute basis. I'd be looking for it on at least 15, 30-minute basis. And you can see that we're trying to act current. Cool. Did ICE report, RL? Let me check. Okay, nothing yet. All right, let's go back to Qualcomm. We'll check back in on ICE before we log off, if I remember. Okay, Qualcomm. It looks as though it wants to go higher. We have a bit of resistance above. Thanks, RL. Inside day yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. An inside week thus far this week. Again, resistance above. Daily chart. So here's what's good about Qualcomm is that this is when these volume shelves come in handy. We broke out above this volume shelf. Excuse me, I have something wrong with my throat today. Apologize. We broke out above this volume shelf. Note how the volume drops off dramatically on Qualcomm, which is good. That means we have less overhead supply for the real estate that it's trying to overcome and capture. So I'd be a buyer here on a rally through and a close above. It's called 92.50. All right, so we're good to go here. I like the setup. I think it goes higher. I'm not sure if they reported yet. So looking good. Let's circle back to the futures, and then I'm going to log off. The small caps remain weak. They've actually weakened up since we were last here. What I'd like to see is this. Got to stop going down. And then a breakout here. I think the small caps are going to move up higher. Despite this morning's weakness. And I'm basing my opinion on yesterday's closing price action and recent price action. Not that they should go up because of the real situation with this economy, but they'll probably go up because of the stimulus and the ability to squeeze the shorts, because they haven't really rallied as significantly as the large caps. You can see we're coming off again on the S&Ps. We need a higher low. Let's go to UPS, see whether or not they're selling it off. Nope. FedEx ripping. Very nice to see. What's it 104, RL? Oh, Qualcomm broke out. Gotcha. Let's bring it up. Ah, look at that. Ain't that purty? Very nice. Very, very nice. Scary part is that we're not seeing a reaction here by the markets. All right, so here's something optimistic. We rallied off the lows, NASDAQ 100, pulling back, holding support. This is Thinkorswim. I use stockcharts.com, TrendSpider, and Thinkorswim. All right, folks. Looks like gold's ready to bounce here. Please join us tomorrow night for, not tomorrow night, tonight, Sunday Night Futures Live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It helps me out a lot. And the S&Ps are pulling up off the lows. We will go positive if you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will, RL, you just took the words out of my mouth. We'll see you all tonight. Be well.